The following is a Nightfall Media production. For more information, check out nightfallmedia.io. Star Wars Nightfall is a not-for-profit RPG actual play podcast set in the Star Wars universe. Nightfall claims no relationship with Disney, Lucasfilm, or any of their partners or affiliates. Nightfall can be found online at starwarsnightfall.com or twitch.tv/StarWarsNightfall. The following episode contains strong language and simulated acts of violence. Listener discretion is advised.
May the Force be with you.
Hey everyone, this is Zach, executive producer of Nightfall. First, I want to thank you for checking out Star Wars Nightfall. This is a project that everyone here has put a lot of time and effort into, and we're really proud of what we've grown this into. With that said, there's a few things I wanted to talk about before you open up the prologue of the Book of Syu Zee. First, the quality of both the audio and the quality of the content take a dramatic shift about halfway through the first season and continue to improve from there. We made a conscious effort to improve the quality of our recordings, and we don't want you to miss out on a great story because we all surrounded a single microphone and a trailer for the first 12 episodes. Second is the content. In particular, chapters 4 and 5 feature some derogatory and stereotypical comments about a particular species in the Star Wars universe. Second is the content. In particular, chapters 4 and 5 feature some derogatory and stereotypical comments about a particular species in the Star Wars universe. And while re-editing the episode is something we could have done, we've chosen to keep these episodes intact as is rather than pretend that they never happened. Again, thank you for checking out Star Wars Nightfall. We hope you enjoy the show, and if you're looking for more, please check out our Discord and our Patreon. The links are in the show notes. Hello and welcome to Star Wars Nightfall. My name is Zach and I am the Game Master, Galaxy Master, Dungeon Master, whatever you want to call me is fine. I don't really give a shit. Today we have a special prologue episode for you, and these are my friends.
Hi, I'm Peyton Castle, and I'll be playing Jedi Padawan Syu Zee.
I am Rich Capicel, and I will be playing Photon.
I am BFM, and I'm going to be playing Jedi Master Myn Edo. Don't worry, I'll be playing Nellos Cath soon enough.
Peyton, you want to hit us with a question of the day?
Okay. In your opinion, what do you think is faster? 1 ounce of seafoam popping, like the rate at which it takes for all of it to be gone, or 5 ants carrying a potato chip across a soccer field?
I don't understand seafoam.
How much seafoam?
1 ounce.
1 ounce.
The seafoam, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
You think the seafoam would pop before the ants?
You know how like in like oceans and beaches it gets foamy? Not like foamy like you gotta poop, but like foamy like there's foam.
Yeah. Why do you poop like that?
No, that's an old story.
It's not important right now.
Yeah,
Explain it. No.
Maybe that'll be on like the blooper reel.
Okay.
It's how much? 5 ounces of seafoam?
1 ounce.
1 ounce is that's barely any seafoam.
Yeah, okay.
So how long? Which would take less time? All that seafoam to just not be seafoam, or
Wait.
I don't think it.
1 ounce of seafoam. How much does seafoam weigh? That's the thing.
Is that relevant?
1 ounce?
Well,
Yeah.
Well, or how
Obviously.
much? How much would 1 ounce of seafoam be? Is the question.
Enough to pop quicker than it would take. How many? 5 ants?
5 ants to carry a potato chip across the soccer field. And I guess the potato chip is kind of a variable in all this.
Let's go with just a Lay's potato chip.
Yeah, just a
I think
standard.
we're way overthinking this.
Well, that's kind of the fun.
That's the idea of it.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
I'm going with the seafoam.
I think it's seafoam.
I'm going with the ants. They're the underdogs.
Hayden loves a good underdog.
They're not
story.
even dogs, they're ants.
You got me there.
War! The Republic is crumbling under attacks by the ruthless Sith Lord Count Dooku. There are heroes on both sides, evil is everywhere. In a desperate move for energy resources, the Separatist Droid Army launches an all-out assault on the expansion region planet of Mimban. As the droids cut through the front lines, Jedi Padawan Syu Zee and his Jedi Master Myn Edo, alongside the clones of Sigma Squad, are sent to the Mimbaneese defense.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's surreal hearing you say the character names, man. In like a written out format.
The three of you, alongside the clones of Sigma Squad, I lost my notes, alongside the clones of Sigma Squad, are in a LAAT flying through the atmosphere of Mimban. It is a very swampy planet. There's a lot of small lakes, ponds, a lot of swamps. This is famously kind of the base of operations of the 224th Clone Group, Clone Squadron, Clone
Battalion is probably the correct
I
term.
don't know if it is or not. But it's home of the Mud Jumpers. That's their nickname.
The Judd Mumpers, you got it.
And you guys would know from intelligence that as you are heading through the atmosphere that the Separatist Droid Army has taken control of a refinery. The Droid Army has taken a refinery and mining center of the hyperbaride. It's a refinery of hyperbaride, which can be converted into energy. And scam likely.
That's my day one. Always hitting me up for shit, dog.
Why do you have scam likely on your phone?
That's just
Because
what.
it's a real thing.
Yeah.
What? Oh, yeah, that's right.
I get phone calls from Scam Likely all the
That's
time.
fair.
Scam Likely is also a character in a podcast
Yeah.
we listen to.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it's a running joke.
I kind of forgot that, like, scam calls were a thing.
Just got real meta up in here.
Yeah.
So, you guys are headed through the atmosphere, heading towards a refinery that has been taken over by the Droid Army. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I'm assuming that as playing General Edo, I am the leader in this little bullshit operation, correct?
You are the leader. You are the general here. The next highest ranking would be technically, like your Padawan would be in a tie with Commander Cyro Tilk. It's Claris backwards.
God. Oh God, how did I not see that?
And why don't you give us a rundown of the rest of Sigma Squad for the fine folks listening at home, or in their car, or on the train, on the bus.
Sigma Squad is led by Jedi General Myn Edo. It is also commanded by Cyro Tilk. Lieutenant Solya God is next up after that. There's also the human, non-clone, a human named Case Barradoon, who is mildly force sensitive. There is Alpha 69, who also goes by T. There is Ren Vevik. There is Photon.
Oh, yeah, me? Yeah.
And Jedi Padawan Syu Zee.
I assume Case Barradoon, T, Rin Vevik, and Photon all carry the same rank.
You said Ren
Yes,
Vevik?
they're all privates.
Ren, RYN. I would like to reach out with the Force and gauge the morale of my team.
Okay.
Both my Padawan and all of the clones and other riffraff.
Okay, give me a use the force check.
Use the Force skill is 16 plus a 19.
So much. That's a 35.
Yes, that is indeed math.
So you reach out through the force, and you can tell without even having to check what their wisdom defense is, that everyone is a little on edge. Count Dooku was killed about 4 days ago. The war seems to be kind of wrapping up, but no one has been able to catch Grievous. We don't know if this is going to be our last stand and if we're going to go home after this, but everyone is prepared to do their best.
Okay. Can I make an additional check to check specifically on how my Padawan is feeling?
Go for it.
Only a 21.
What's your wisdom defense?
My wisdom defense?
That would be his will defense.
Will defense.
15.
Okay, so your 21 beats his 15. So how do you feel?
Nervous. Very nervous.
Sue, my young Padawan, please be mindful of the present. Don't let the actions of the future cloud your vision. Do you remember the nautical vessels we witnessed on Mon Calamari?
Yes, Master.
How they allowed the wind to power their sails. They moved the sail to allow the wind to push them with the will of the wind. Be the sail, and the force is the wind.
Fuck me, I want you to play Myn Edo the whole campaign.
I take my role playing seriously.
I know.
dog.
That's what I told them after you left the other day. I was like, BFM's a really good storyteller.
Yeah, you're gonna show me for sure.
Be mindful of the present. Don't worry about the future. Who is immediately to my left and to my right?
To your right is your Padawan Syu Zee, and to your left is Commander Cyro Tilk.
Commander Cyro Tilk. I'm going to turn to Commander Cyro Tilk. Commander, how are your men feeling?
Well, it's been a few moments since we've been home. I'll be happy to get this done and over with.
Hopefully we can put
Sorry, Commander.
Please.
I don't love the idea of us being inserted. I think the mud jumpers should be able to handle this.
Yes, however, it seems that is our lot in this war. If it's something we do best, then that is the will of the forces that are working at a higher level than you or I.
And so it is. Now, prepare yourselves. We should be there shortly. And with that, you hear a shell explode to the right of the LA-AT. To you guys, it's behind you. And the ship is rocked forward. And you can kind of, as you look outside, the clouds start to break, and you can see the refinery coming up very quickly. And you see that there are droid tanks stationed on either side of it, and they're shooting basically anti-aircraft shells into the sky, hitting next to your LA-AT, next to one that's flying just a few feet away from you, filled with different clones from another squadron.
What should we do?
That's a very good question. What should we do?
What should we do, Master?
I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean forward.
Okay.
Try and peek through to whoever is piloting this.
Okay.
And ask him, assuming it's a dude, they're all clones.
It is
right?
Ren Vevik.
Oh, it is Rin Vevik. He is, I assume, a private.
He's a private.
Private Vevik, what are the ship systems? How is the ship holding up?
Not great.
I turn to face the group. Brace for impact.
And you hear the engines kind of whir out.
I brace.
I brace harder than I've ever braced in my life.
Okay, so give me... Just make a strength check.
You do ride.
Nope.
Oh, well, my strength is -1.
2. That's a 2 for Susie.
Soft 20.
2 of them.
Nice.
An entire 2.
I'll roll for the rest of the clones.
I'm going
I've heard well, Master.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So, the ship...
did good.
The LA-AT begins to descend before crashing hard into the ground. All of you are ejected from the LA-AT, except for Photon, who just hangs on. This is his ship now.
This is mine. I don't care what anyone says. I will not get out.
It's fucking Harrison Ford. Goddamn Air Force One. Get off my plane as the rest of his crew.
Yeah, I was about to say, I just see
yeeted.
all of my friends and comrades are just gone, and I'm just,
Welcome.
what the fuck?
As you are yeeted from the LA-AT, you are all going to take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
I need an expo. Somebody has to
I thought you were handing one. I am down from 69 total. Nice.
Nice.
To 65.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
The cast here at Nightfall Media is proud to present our Patreon, a place to create new experiences while exploring our past journeys.
With content like the Raincor's Pit, an after show where the cast breaks down the most recent episode, and an inside look to the cast outside of the show.
See the casts you love put on a show in other TTRPG systems. Listen to them as they play as scoundrel pirates in Pirateborg, or listen to them as classic adventurers in D&D 5e.
Furthermore, the cast has loads of ideas for your own TTRPGs at home. try out one of Rob Hunter's fully written out characters, or visit Payton Castle's vault of magic items.
A handful of shows for your viewing pleasure, and take-home goodies for your own TTRPG adventures. All of this for just $3.
Still hungry for more content? Join our Discord server where you can interact with other fans of the show, get notifications of when the cast streams, and updates on Nightfall Media directly from the cast. Hope to see you there.
Now, Photon, you have the best view as you are the only one still standing. You see the droid tank that has now lowered its arm and it's still pointed at the LAAT. And you see approaching B2 battle droids and a droideka coming your way.
General, we have troops inbound now. We have a tank and we have a droideka, a tank, and two B2 battle droids.
Wow, gonna do my best to stand up and assess my surroundings. As a full round action, I will spend a force point.
You start prone.
I start prone. I have acrobatics, fucker. Does that mean I can do anything special on that or no? So I'm gonna stand the fuck up. That is a move action. I'm gonna make a bold assumption.
Stand up from prone. You can only do it if you're trained in acrobatics.
I am trained in acrobatics.
You have to succeed make an acrobatics check.
28.
Okay, so then you can do it as a swift action.
Okay, as a swift action, I will kip the fuck up because that's cool.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. But not like the toxic ass Shawn Michaels that doesn't have hair, even though I am a Duro and I don't have hair. I will use my move action for a swift action because I have quick draw, don't I? Don't I? I'm going to draw my saber.
Okay.
And I guess for my standard action, I'm gonna try and make heads or fucking tails of what the shit is going on around here. Where is everyone in relation to me?
Further up the battlefield from you is your Padawan Syu Zee. Behind you directly is Cyro Tilk. Next to him is Solyagad. On the inside the LAAT is Photon and Ren Vebek, who is now dead. Just humped over the controls of the LAAT. Case Barradoon, you see, is prone on the other side of the LAAT, but he does seem to be moving.
Okay.
Alpha 69 is in a similar situation near Case.
Okay. All right. So, can I gauge roughly how far away the enemies are from my...
If you would like, you can use your standard action and make a perception.
Sure. I'll make a perception of 14.
So they're more than 60 feet away.
Okay. I can safely gather that we have a moment, but not much more. Doom is impending.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic.
And the droids are going to advance on your position, and they are going to start firing. However, they will take a penalty because most of you are prone anyway.
Except me.
Am I in line of fire?
You have a plus 10 to your reflex.
Okay.
Save. Or reflex defense.
I think it would be good.
So yeah, none of the droids are going to hit you. The two B2 battle droids are going to both take shots, and the droideka is going to engage its shield as it walks towards you.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay, next up is the clones. So none of them are trained in acrobatics. So all of them are going to spend their movement to stand up. And they are each going to take a shot at the droids. Not great. Not great. Pretty fucking good. So one of the B2 battle droids is just going to explode in sparks as Solyagad takes a shot.
Of course it's Solyagad.
Of course it's Solyagad, because he's the fucking best.
I'm not trained in acrobatics, so I'm gonna have to spend my movement standing up.
Okay.
And I have no idea what I can do standing in place.
Do you have any...
I have a lightsaber.
You have a lightsaber. Do you have any force powers?
No, I don't think I have any. Because I don't think there's anything I can really take. I mean, I can block. I can block.
You can, as part of actions, you can always move down. Like where 5th edition has, your normal action, a move action, and a bonus action.
Yeah.
Star Wars has standard, move, and swift.
Okay.
They're very similar. You can always move down. So like you can sacrifice your move to get a swift action, or you can sacrifice your standard to get a move, or you can sacrifice your standard to get 2 swifts. 1 swift.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can always move down. So like you used a move to stand up, you could then use your standard to move, and you would still have a swift action.
Already my lightsaber.
Can I fire from the LAAT or whatever the?
So you can spend your move action to get to one of the guns, and then you can fire one of the guns from the
I thought
LAAT.
this was just a transport ship.
The transport ships have guns.
Not all of them.
This one does.
This is fucking Sigma Squad.
Okay, I'm just making
Sigma
sure
nuts.
of what resources I have. Yeah, I do want to try and attack one or the 2 droids. Are they close enough that I can attack both?
One of them is blown up. Yeah, there's a B2 and a droidica, and the droidica has a shield.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for the B2. I'm gonna go for the weapon and try to attack.
You're using the LAT's gun?
Yes.
Okay, so it is going to be a +70 to roll.
Okay.
Because you're using the ship's stats now.
Okay. So 14 or 24?
That'll do it.
Yeah.
And you are going to deal 3d10 times 2.
Okay.
That's a good.
These ones. 9,
10.
Or 10, yeah.
Yeah.
5, 9, 10. That's 24 times 5.
Yeah, the droid's absolutely obliterated.
It's droident.
You dealed 105 damage to this thing.
Oh.
It only had 21 hit points.
So, bye-bye.
Yeah, it's toast. So all that's left is the droidica.
Okay.
And next up is Myn Edo.
Yes. What is the droid's size? Or the droidica?
I believe it is a large, so it is a 2x2.
Okay. So I am going to try to move object to just yeet.
Just eat it?
Yeah. The droidica is our only threat at this point.
Okay, so does it go against... What defense does it go against?
It's going to go against will.
Okay.
Will if it's a living thing. So it's not technically living.
I'm gonna say you can eat it, but
I'm gonna say
it'll go. We'll say it goes against. It has a will defense for whatever reason.
Okay.
So
we'll just use it against the will defense.
This is dumb.
So I need
unless
to...
you nat 1, you can do it.
No, I have to get at least a.
What's
4.
your use? What? No. What?
What's my use of force?
Yeah.
16.
Okay, its will defense is 12.
Okay, but to move a large object, I need to beat a DC 20.
Oh, so you get a roll above.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's fucking. He is yoked as fuck.
How hard are you pushing?
Are there any other threats around us? He is the.
No, he's the only. There's a tank.
I'm going to yeet it toward the tank.
Okay.
And it does 4d6 damage. And that's 16. The 16 damages.
3 plus 3.
So you yeet it into the droid.
Into the tank.
Into the tank. You yeet the droid into the tank.
Full of droids.
Full of other droids. However, it does not explode, and its shield is not even dropped.
Oh my.
Heck. As a move action, I'm going to move up, as close to Syu Zee as I can get.
Okay.
As a swift, I'm going to say something to the extent of, Sue, are you okay?
No. No.
No, I'm the fucking not.
I've been trying to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do next turn, so I've not been paying attention. That is on.
That's fine. And that is the conclusion of my turn.
Next up is the droids. So the droidica, I'm going to say, is going to spend its move action to kind of get back to a standing position. And it is going to fire on you from a distance, since you have yeeted it.
I have given it a yoting.
What is your reflex defense?
21.
So neither attack will hit, but you see these blaster bolts just go right by you. And then the tank is going to take a shot.
Goodbye, Rose.
And it also misses. It is quite the distance that it is shooting. So another blaster bolt is going to go right by you, and it's going to hit the LAAT.
Oh my.
So I would like Photon to make an acrobatics check. If you're going to try and leap out of the ship.
No, I'm just going to stay
Just take
in
it.
there. Yeah.
Take it like a man.
How much damage does it do?
A lot.
Okay.
It does yes damage. Sound like Triple H's theme song.
That's a 7.
Oh no!
Should I just get him another character sheet?
Yeah.
He's dying in the prologue.
How much health do you have?
Why don't you see how much damage you do?
No, how much health do you have? I think you have at least 30. Do you have at least 30?
No, let's find out.
How much? Okay.
Suspense.
It does 26 damage to you.
Okay, I'm alive.
How alive?
No, does he not?
15 health?
Does he not? What's your damage threshold?
15.
Okay, so
he's gonna move a spot down the condition track.
The droid tank dealt more damage than your damage threshold, so you will move a step down the condition track.
I thought you said you just die.
No.
So he now takes a -1 penalty to all of his defenses, attacks, and skill checks.
And ability checks.
Yeah. Now, if an attack brings you to 0 hit points and exceeds your damage threshold, you are dead.
I'm just fucking dead.
You are dead. There are no saves.
Yeah. So am I still in this blown up?
No, you've been yeeted from it because the ship is no more.
making sure.
It is shippened. LAATN.
The ship is now scrap.
The ship is formerly known as LAAT.
Yeah. The ship formerly known as LAAT. So Cyrotilk is going to take a grenade and yeet it at the tank, and it is going to yield 9 damage towards the tank, which isn't a ton, but it is significant.
It's ironic. On the battlefield, standing next to your master, lightsabers drawn.
And pants full of shit.
What color is your lightsaber?
It's more of a tunic.
Is that the wrong answer?
I don't know.
Mine's blue.
Yeah.
We're twinsies.
All right, I'll take it.
Well, in all likelihood, you made his lightsaber because he is a Padawan.
How many tiles to the nearest droid?
35. They're not 35 tiles, 35 feet, so 7 tiles.
And then I can damage the tile adjacent, right?
You can move 30 and you will be adjacent.
All right.
But if you move into the tile, you're going to provoke an opportunity attack.
You have to move out of a threatened square.
Oh, yeah, you have to. Yeah, you moving into, but
Moving in,
out.
I should be fine, right?
Yes.
Okay.
My bad.
So I'm gonna.
A little rusty.
In droid, not droidica.
No, there's only.
There's a tank and a droidica.
I thought there were other droids.
They're dead.
He blew one up and Solik blew one up. Or you blew one up and Solik. Blew one up and Solik blew one up.
That was what I was reading, I see.
And we're going to get into one thing you just brought up, and I can't remember what it is already.
How are we going to get into it?
I don't know.
Attacks of opportunity?
Yes.
And so tank has separate parts, right? So different parts take different damage?
Yes.
Okay. Is this tank of treads?
No.
No, it's an
It's a droid tank.
AAT, the hovery boys.
I can't stab the tires on a hovering tank.
No, you can't.
The droidica's right next to it.
Droidicas are scary.
Yeah, they're called Jedi Hunters.
Yeah, that's why.
So are you succumbing to fear?
He's not technically a Jedi yet.
Yeah, Zach.
Get the fuck out.
Droidica's like, oh, he seems a little small to be a Jedi. No,
I'm confused.
Not that one.
Actually a little short for a Jedi.
That's a line from the movie.
All right. All right, I'm guessing if I carve up the side of it, it's going to drop to the ground and no longer be mobile?
Maybe.
All right, then I'm going to try to carve up the side of it.
Let's fucking try.
All right. So I have to use my standard action to move next to it, right?
You have to use your move action to get next to it.
Okay. And then, all right. So then for my standard action, can I two-hand my lightsaber to double my strength bonus?
Yes.
Okay.
Double fist it.
23 to hit.
So you're gonna hit the tank that's right next to you.
Sweet, man.
Stabby rip stab stab.
18 damage. Roll 2 8s.
So you deal 18 damage to this tank, and you are gonna damage some systems inside. And it seems
18 was 2d8?
Yeah, I rolled 2 8s and then plus 2.
So you're gonna damage some systems inside, and it's gonna start to lean towards its left.
Good.
Okay. Anything else from Syu Zee? Swift actions?
I think that's it.
Great.
What about Bird? Who's Bird?
So I'm gonna spend my move action to get up.
Okay.
And that leaves me with one swift action and then
One swift and one standard.
one standard. I can trade the standard for another swift, right?
You can trade a standard for a move or a swift.
Okay. I'm gonna use the standard to attack.
Okay.
With the blaster light rifle. That's a nat 20.
Okay, so you're gonna roll your stuff as normal and deal double damage.
Double damage.
Yep.
40 damage.
And you were shooting the tank or the droid?
The tank.
Okay, the tank is now disabled.
Okay.
Please describe what happens as you disable it.
As I disable it?
Yep.
Like, you gotta make it all cool, like.
Well, I feel like I would try and shoot the opposite side to try and counter, like, just get it to completely fall. And how much damage did I do to it? Like,
40?
excessive?
It was excessive.
Excessive?
Yeah.
Then I want it to, like, take a second and then just blow up.
Okay. It'll blow up and it will deal some damage to the droideka next to it.
But not enough to kill it.
The shield around the droideka drops.
What about the Syu Zee thing?
What about the Syu Zee? What is your reflex?
16.
You are going to take 3 points of damage. Okay.
I just wanted to do the cool thing. I'm sorry.
Anything else from Photon?
I will
You still
use-
have a swift action.
I will use that swift action to start moving up the condition track.
Myn Edo will calmly, with his saber drawn, walk his way up to the droideka and make an overhand.
Do it.
That is a 14 plus 12, 26.
I believe that does hit.
That is 11 damage.
So you deal 11 damage to this droideka, and it is still standing. You slice one of the guns off of its arms. It's still pretty happy to be there, though.
With a swift action, I'm gonna go.
There's your swift action.
Yeah. All right.
Fuck. Okay, next up is the droideka, who is going to just look back at you and shoot.
Bring it.
He's going to shoot its laser cannon.
Corebook, somebody. Corebook.
Does it get...
It takes a penalty for...
being close?
Yeah.
I learned different things.
Oh no, it doesn't, because it has point blank shot.
You son of a bitch. How dare you, droideka.
So it is going to shoot with rapid shot. So it'll be dice plus 10. 26.
So, using force powers. Yeah, I think I can only use these, once per encounter?
It depends on the power or the ability. Like, I think you can block stuff with your lightsaber once per turn.
I'm gonna do negate energy. One attack must be aware of the attack.
Yep.
Not flat-footed.
Yep.
So I'm gonna make it use the force check to equal or exceed the damage dealt by the energy weapon. So my use the force check total is a lot. That is 35.
So what is it? What happens with that?
So if 35 equals or exceeds The attack is negated, and I take no damage.
Okay. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Please describe how you negate the damage coming at you.
Simple. Darth Vader style, left hand up. But less evil.
Okay.
I'd like to talk to everyone at home. It's less evil than the way Darth Vader did it. Thank you.
So the clones are all gonna move in on the position and surround the droideka, and they're gonna start taking shots. And its reflex is 16. That's not gonna be good enough. That's a nat 1.
Uh-oh, who's dead?
Who's dead? We'll decide that Ren Vedic. No, he already died, right?
Yeah.
He died of the crash.
T.
Yeah, it's gotta be Alpha 69. Alpha
Nice.
shoots himself in the fucking face. Alpha 69 steps on a grenade he did not know was there and is promptly blown to smithereens.
The tank is fully disabled, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll take my move action to move up to the droideka and then attack with the lightsaber.
Okay.
9.
Okay, so as you swing your lightsaber, the droideka is going to kind of circle around you and step out of the way of the attack.
Oh, from Susie as well?
Oh, yeah, from Susie. Yeah, both of you.
Okay.
Both in melee with it, so you both get another attack.
I'll let Susie go first.
Alright.
I think.
It's odd.
If it moves out of a threatened square, or are you just doing that like thematically?
No, I'm mixing up 5e and Star Wars, and one of them you can. It's 5th edition. So yeah, you just have provoke an attack of opportunity. In 5th edition, you can actually circle around them and not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Okay. But in Star Wars, you can't.
In Star Wars, you can. In Star Wars, it's if you move out of a threatened square, and in 5th edition, it's if you move out of a threatened square into something that's out of range.
We make an attack.
You each get to make an attack.
Yeah.
Oh. Soft 20.
There you go. That's what I like to hear.
That's 11.
So you deal 11 damage. It is still standing. The shield is gone. Another one of its guns is gone. It basically it has no guns now.
Yeah,
it's a droid that's just standing there, shaking its elbows at you.
It's gonna headbutt you.
Yeah, maybe. Make your attack.
Oh yeah. It's 20, 30, 28.
It'll hit.
6.
Okay.
Still not dead?
It's still not dead.
Jesus Christ. We are elite. We are an elite fighting squad, and we are just taking pot shots at a droideka with no weapons.
That's Susie. Photon, you're up.
Fucking kill this thing, brah!
Okay, I am going to trade my move action for a swift action and brace my weapon to try and attack that droideka.
Do it.
2?
You just pew 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 into the sky.
Okay,
None of your
glad
shots.
it's into the sky.
Yep.
Come on, man. Swing it again. This has gotta fucking do it.
You had to say something.
I had to. I just fucking had to. That's how the nat 1 start rolling.
Okay, make an attack roll against Susie's reflex.
My reflex is 16.
Watch me
low.
crit this. Watch me
low.
crit this.
Not the
That's,
crit.
I'll hit the fuck out of my Padawan, yo.
Okay, deal damage to your Padawan.
Oh god.
Deal fucking damage to my Padawan. Watch this be a good roll. Yeah, that's a good roll. That's that's 15 damage.
So you're down to 10.
Yep.
And it beats your damage threshold. So you're now one step down the condition track. I'm sorry. You start at 0, so you're at -1.
As a swift action. My bad.
What part of me's damaged? Am I missing limbs yet?
No.
It's kinda
You would have
lightsabers
nat 20
go.
to miss limbs.
Missing a finger.
Yeah,
Droideka
Instead of the droid to go with no guns, it's just gonna headbutt you. 13
Against me?
Yeah.
On what? Reflex?
Reflex.
Miss.
Cool. Clones are up. They're gonna take a shot.
Holy God, come on, you're the hero.
Come on, Sully misses. Cyrotilk's gonna get it done.
There you go. Commander Cyrotilk.
And it is gonna be done. The droid falls to the ground in hot. There is nothing standing between you and this refinery now.
Okay, I am going to take a moment. I would like to, as the dust settles, turn to my Padawan and use the Force power vital transfer and heal my Padawan some because he's looking like he smells like burnt fish.
There.
So I'm gonna lay a hand. Well, I'm sorry. First, I'm gonna unignite the lightsaber. I'm not gonna put it away yet. I'm gonna lay left hand on your shoulder. Is there a garbage can in here?
You can just throw it.
It's not my dice anymore. I'm using different dice now. No, it's a different one.
It's just another cheese dice.
Is it cheese?
Yes, it is. We confirmed this.
I assume you're not just gonna say, "Hey, can you do it again?"
No.
Okay. This sucks. This sucks bad. I'm sorry, Padawan.
So what does he get on that one?
Nothing. I mean, the DC was at least 17.
Oh, more damage.
So he would heal 2 times his level. So he would heal 6.
But he doesn't.
Because it's a critical failure.
Right.
So what does the critical failure do?
I'm not gonna penalize him anymore. He's already a step down the condition track and had 10 hit points.
That's a good point.
Fair's fair, though.
I can't kill you off in the prologue.
You're the main character.
So
I would like to scan the area and assess the damage.
So you just used a force power, so I think that's your standard action.
Okay.
So
we're still in combat?
That's fair. Okay. So you can assess the damage. Make a perception check.
That's better. What is my perception? 22 total.
That's pretty...
I just rolled a fucking nat 1 to try to heal my Padawan, okay?
So
asshole.
In the distance, you can see other explosions of battlefields that are not near yours. The other LAAT that was riding side by side with you has landed, and a bunch of grunts come out. Like
Shinies.
Just no-name stormtroopers. We'll call them members of the Mud Jumpers. They're the 224.
The Judd Mumpers.
Yeah. Ren Vevik is dead. Alpha 69 is dead.
Yep.
Soy God, Cyrotilk, Case Barradoon all return to you. And then Photon and Syu Zee are able to do what they want to do. Syu Zee's looking pretty hurt. Photon's looking pretty hurt.
I'm assuming this is a mission where time is of the essence.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say onward. What's our next move, General Edo?
Into the refinery we must go. Do we need to regroup for a moment, or are we good to move on?
I suggest we stay here for just a moment and catch our breath.
Then we shall.
There, you guys can spend swift actions to move back up the condition track.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So if we're just out of combat, it's not really an issue.
Can I try the vital transfer again?
If you've got the ability to cast it multiple times.
I don't.
Is it a talent or a power?
It is a force power.
I think it's per day.
I didn't even look at him because
Can I use a force point to try it again?
I don't know. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Make it up as we go.
You know what? I'm not going to use a cheese dice because I think they're cursed. Watch this one roll a nat 1 too, and then I'm going to yeet it. There we go! So, I'm going to heal you by 4 times your level.
So 12.
12. And part of Vital Transfer is I take half of that as damage. So, I go down some, but I am down to 59 HP.
Thank you, Master.
Do not think.
We're ready to move forward.
It's time to go.
Then let's move. Weapons drawn, everyone. Be alert.
At the ready.
I don't think I ever put mine away.
And as the shinies group up with you guys are going to head into the refinery, and basically there's a small lobby area, and then there's an elevator that heads presumably down or up. You know.
I'm gonna walk my happy ass up to the elevator. And what do I see at the? What is there? A control panel?
There's a control panel with a blinking red button.
I'm going to push the button.
You push the button and you hear a clunk, clunk, clunk.
Boy,
The door is not open.
I'm going to turn back to Photon, wait for him to come up.
Let me take a look at this. What would I roll?
Mechanics.
Mechanics.
So it's called the mechanics.
19.
That's perfect. So you pop the interface off of the wall.
Yeah. Interface.
And you start working on the insides. You're mixing wires together. You're like, the blue might go with the red. Yeah, that works.
That makes purple.
And then you get the elevator moving. The door's open, but it's an empty shaft, and you see the elevator rising up from the bottom.
Do I see it stopping at all? Like,
no, it's just coming at you.
It's just coming? Okay. What the fuck can I do to stop it? Could I do a knowledge technician? To see what I can do to stop it?
That sounds pretty good. Make this game up on the fly.
19.
Yeah, you know when to stop holding the wires together.
Okay, so it's like, okay. So I just pull it off when it's at the stop.
So you do so, and the elevator is almost perfectly in line with the door frame. You guys could step in.
Okay, so am I able to get on this elevator?
Yeah.
I'm going to assume there's an interface inside the elevator.
There's an interface inside the elevator.
Okay, so I can do the same. All right.
I am going to make sure that I'm the last one on.
Okay.
Make sure it is clear before I step on after the rest of my crew.
It's very cramped. All of you are just like shoulders real tight.
I'm going to make sure my lightsaber's not ignited.
Photon lets out a little fart.
You're going to unignite it? Okay. But you guys are all real fucking close and friendly now.
So try and press the button.
You like finagle your way around another body to try and just tap the button, and the doors close and it starts to descend.
So
it descends, the doors open, and you're basically as the doors open, you look forward, and it's extended like a bridgeway, almost like the Battle of Naboo, where Maul fought Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of open space. You see tubes stretching from ceiling to the floor, and the floor you can't even see it. It's almost a cavernous area. You see minerals.
A lot of gangways.
Yeah, you see minerals being brought through these tubes from the bottom up above you. There's bridges in front of you. There are battle droids all over this bridge. And there's one silhouetted figure that you make out to be a Magna Guard.
Roughly how many of what?
There are approximately 12 B2 battle droids and one Magna Guard.
Force run away.
Force coward.
Yeah.
Do they know we're here?
One
on a bridge, right?
You're in an elevator squished together as the door opens, and then it's a bridge in front of you.
Are they facing us then?
Some of them are, some of them are not.
So they're just nonchalant hanging out on the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably just running patrols would be a safe assumption to make.
Oh, okay.
And there are other bridges. There's bridges above you and bridges below you.
Are there other groups on those bridges?
You do see droids on the other bridges as well.
Oh, son of a fuck.
It's important to ask those questions.
I'm going to turn as best I can my head, because I can't move my body, to Photon and ask him quickly to close the door.
Yeah, I'm going to press the close button like multiple times.
And the door closes and you guys are just on the elevator.
Okay, so what's our plan of action here?
I would like to use my comlink to try and contact the Judd Bumpers.
I'll make a roll.
Ooh, secretive.
You may transmit one 8-word sentence.
We're in. It's crawling with droids. Request assistance.
Cool.
Yes. And there's 3 of us. Solyik.
I want to mention
Case.
I do have explosives.
3 of us. 3 of us. Solyik, Cyrotilk, Case Baradun.
And a bunch of shinies upstairs.
That are on their way down.
Yes.
Is it safe? No, that's going too far. That's getting meta. Once the door opens, we need to move quickly. The Magna Guard is our primary target. It's easily the most formidable droid out there. Once we leave, Photon, I need you to send the elevator back up for more reinforcements.
Understood.
We will cover you while you do that. Everyone else, clones, focus your fire on the Magna Guard. My Padawan and I will take the B2s.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Photon, open the door, please.
And I press the button.
And as the door opens, you see that they're all looking at you.
Okay.
And I'm going to give them... No, you guys are ready for this. There's no surprise round. We'll just roll initiative.
Okay.
So the doors open, and the droids are now all facing you. Photon, what do you do?
Okay, so are the doors just open and then we're still all cramped in this elevator?
Yeah, you're still cramped in there.
Okay, fuck. I'm assuming that the interface for the elevator is at the front.
Yeah.
So I am able to do something?
Yeah.
Okay. How close are the closest droids?
10 feet.
10 feet? Okay. I want to move just out of the elevator and, like, be at the ready for everyone else to pour out, essentially.
Okay.
That'll be my move action. And then I want to... attack roll on the Magna Guard, sorry. Is there anybody close enough that I could do like auto fire damage, essentially?
There are a number of B2 battle droids between you and the Magna Guard.
Okay, but within 2 squares of the Magna Guard?
No.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Look at that.
That's 19 and then 21.
From that distance, it'll hit.
Okay.
It should be 22, right? Your base attack should be...
+3?
Yeah, it should be +3.
Oh,
no. Because I took a level
or
of scout.
Oh.
Yeah,
Speaking fucking nonsense here. That's quality podcasting, not real languages.
I do want to mention that I am still at 15 health.
Mm-hmm.
So, that is what? 3d8. 11, 16, and then I add my dex, I'm assuming?
No.
No, not the damage.
In Saga Edition, you don't get to add anything to ranged attacks.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't know why, but that's the thing.
It was 15.
15? Yeah, 15. Sorry,
Okay. You deal 15 damage to this Magna Guard. He takes, a couple auto fire. Did you auto fire or single fire?
Auto fire. I only have auto fire.
So you take a -5 to your attacks.
That's a good point. I forgot.
So what was your attack roll?
22.
So -5 is 17?
Yeah.
So all of your shots miss.
Oh. Well, there's only droids.
You just miss all of them as they go around the Magna Guard.
Alright, yeah.
Now it's droiding turn.
Now it's the droid.
I'm so sorry that took so long.
It's okay.
So the Magna Guard is just going to spin his blade and kind of take up a defensive position.
He's going to do 6 spins. Traitor! That's my second favorite character in all of the sequel trilogy.
So the B2 is going a bunch of B2s.
A bunch of B2s are just gonna shoot us all like fucking.
Gonna shoot as a team. That's
like fish in a barrel.
A 12 against Solik will miss. That one against Cyrotilk will hit. And Cyrotilk is going to take a shot to the shoulder blade and take 10 damage.
I get it, the shoulder, because that's all you got took is Cyrotilk's armor in the OG campaign.
Yeah.
It's a callback.
Myn Edo.
Yeah.
It's 19 on the die.
Against reflex.
For 23.
Against a reflex of 23. No, 21. Reflex is 21.
So it hits you?
Yeah. Can I see the book?
Holy shit. Yeah. 22 damage?
I think I can negate energy on that.
How many times can you negate energy?
Once every encounter, it looks like. After I've had a minute of rest.
Okay.
So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a force check. It's doing how much damage?
23.
23. So that's 25. So it negates it.
Cool.
I'm gonna spend a force point and go down to a whopping 7 FP and get myself up to max HP. I can regain hit points off of, if I do the force point, I can regain HP equal to the damage of the gain attack up to a maximum of my full normal hit points. So I'm back up to, does anybody want to guess what my full HP is?
69?
Yes, nice.
Okay, so the next B2 battle droid is going to shoot into the elevator. And that is going to be a 23 against Syu Zee.
That hits.
You're going to take 8 points of damage. Okay, another droid's going to shoot into there. That's going to miss. Last one. That will miss.
Gonna make my way up to the first droid that I can get to, assuming it's a B2. Mm-hmm. And I'm just gonna fucking hack away at this motherfucker. No, I'm not. I'm going to. They're large, correct?
No, B2s are medium.
Medium?
Yep.
Is it safe to assume that I can push one into another or more?
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. That is a 3 plus. So they're medium?
Yep.
Got it. Does 2d6 damage.
Okay.
I assume it would do 2d6 to both?
Yeah.
Do I need to roll it twice or roll it once?
Roll it once, one do it both.
10.
You're going to push both of them off of the bridge.
Do they do a Wilhelm scream?
Yes.
With a move and a swift, I am going to move in front of Syu Zee. I'm going to move out and kind of be... I'm trying to position myself so I'm in the way.
Okay.
But more in the way of my Padawan.
Okay.
Than a photon.
Okay.
Nothing personal. There's millions of you fuckers.
Understandably, I'm only a lowly clone.
Right. And me, I was taken from my parents at the ripe old age of minutes old, and like, oh, you want to be a space wizard? Don't care. Here you go.
Everything's fine.
And that's General Edo's turn.
Okay, next up is the clones, who are all going to kind of fan out and start taking shots at the droids. Cyrotilk will miss, Solik will miss.
Despite my orders,
Case is going to walk forward, and he's going to drop his gun. He's going to put his fists up. And you guys are going to see flames kind of surround his fists.
Yeah.
Zach, I still don't know how to play the game.
Yeah.
That's why we're learning together.
My plan was to try to push Droid off the bridge. That's what I was reading very intensely this entire
Move object?
No, it's going to force thrust. Because it is easier to perform on a creature, or I guess it's easier to succeed on a creature.
Okay. Yeah, move object is kind of a catch-all.
Yeah, plus it's also better for holding on for longer. I think. I don't know.
I'm just like, yeet! Yeet, dude!
So the target has to make a strength check against my
Against your use the force?
Yeah, against my use the force. The target adds its base attack bonus and its size modifier to its strength check. +0 if it's a medium, +5 for large, +10 for huge.
It's medium.
Okay.
So roll your UTF.
Okay. I do that before your strength check?
Doesn't necessarily matter. Okay. I'm not the GM though. Backseat GMing over here.
Sorry.
Alright.
Kind of frazzled. I'm still getting back into this.
When you say strength.
So I add 7 to my score.
Okay.
You would add, well, you're trained in it, so you would add 5.
Okay.
Plus your
charisma
modifier.
This should be charisma +5.
So it is +7. So then I got a 20.
And then +1 because half your level also.
24.
Okay, so it rolled an 18.
So you have well exceeded that.
So you win.
Alright, so I yeet the droid off the bridge.
Okay.
Sweet.
Gone.
That's what I want. Be gone.
So we are, looks like we're down 3.
Yeah. So there's 9 left. Initiative count 20. The doors to the second elevator open. A bunch of shinies arrive.
Hey!
Hey!
Ba-da-ba-da.
Photon. Your communicator begins to go off. As does the communicator to several other clones.
I answer it.
You answer it, and it is Supreme Chancellor Palpatine. That's weird. You've never gotten a communication from Palpatine. You're a private. You look around, and it seems it's the same message for all of the clones. There's like 18 of you, and you're just all staring at the same fucking hologram of Chancellor Palpatine.
May I interject? Does Case Barrett Dune get this as well?
Case does not get this.
Okay. And myself and my Padawan are not getting this message either.
You are not getting this message either. You are actually focused on the droids.
Reasonably.
And you hear the words, "The time has come. Execute Order 6." And it cuts out, as far as you can tell, because Cyro Tilk is going to take a shot at you.
Ooh.
He's going to nat 20.
Well, I already used fucking negate energy, so that doesn't fucking work. Well, that's crap on a crap cracker.
38 damage to you.
Jesus Christ.
And you are a step down the condition track?
Yeah, I'm very... 39, you said?
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm a whole ass down to 30 in one step.
So, Photon. You see clones raising their guns at both Syu Zee and Myn Edo. What do you do?
Well, I mean, not just raising guns at Myn Edo, to be fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cyro Tilk has taken a baller-ass shot and hit me in where a human would have their spleen.
So I think my first thought is that the Jedi Master can handle himself, but Syu Zee might need a little bit of help. Okay. So I'm going to look around and essentially just, oh, what the fuck is going on? And like look around and shoot the closest threat to Syu Zee, which is
one of the shinies.
One of the shinies? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to try to shoot the shiny, and I roll a 17 plus fucking. Well, I'm not going to move. Actually, before I do that, I'm not going to move, and I'm going to use 2 swift actions to brace my weapon, so it's only a -2.
Okay.
And then that is That is 18.
That'll hit all of them. You'll hit 4.
4?
You'll hit 4 clones.
Oh my. Well, that is 3d8. 12 damage.
Okay. It does not exceed any of their damage thresholds. But they all get hit, and they all do look damaged. Some of them drop to 2 or 1 knee. And as you look around, you'll notice that Soya God also looks confused as these other clones are pulling out guns. Case Barradoon is going to turn around and start to face the clones because he had kind of gotten out in front of you. And the Magna Guard is going to rush in. And Magna Guard is going to close the gap, and he's going to get right up to Myn Edo.
Goodbye, England's Rose.
And he is going to make a Electrostaff attack. What's your reflex?
21.
Okay, he's going to make 1 Electrostaff attack. That is a 21 as a match. The match goes to the attacker. Actually, it was a match, legitimately.
Okay.
No, it's actually way more than a match. It's 24, 26.
Yeah.
If he attacked you twice, it would have been a match. So he's going to hit you for 13 damage. As he swings his Electrostaff around, gets past your lightsaber, and hits you right in the chest.
Ouch. That's gonna obviously drop me to a knee, maybe both.
Okay. The other droids are going to fire indiscriminately at the clones, and some of the clones are going to fall just immediately. They take shots right to the chest and drop.
You're talking about the shinies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Myn Edo.
Going to turn to Syu Zee, and with what may be his final words, he's going to look his Padawan in the eyes. Well, he can't really see his Padawan, but he's got the Taco Bell sporks over his eyes.
The Taco Bell sporks.
They do. They look like fucking Taco Bell sporks, just like what Rune Hako had on the fucking Trade Federation ship. You know, that's how you know if they've gone up the ventilation
Are you
shaft.
about to jump down the ventilation shaft?
That's some fucking imagery.
Unignite the saber. Hand it.
And as I take it, Master, what are you doing?
Trust in the Force. It will guide you where you need to go. We will meet again one day.
But Master...
Trust in the Force. And with my move action, he's just going to stand up.
Okay.
As best he can, and as tall as he can, and be as big of a target as he can, and pass the rest of his turn.
Oh my god. Whew. Syu Zee, do you understand the implications of what's happening?
Yes, I understand.
As a character? Okay. Cyrotilk, because the clones are up next. Cyrotilk's gonna take another shot at you. What's your reflex?
21.
That'll hit.
Yep.
How much health do you have?
How much damage does it do?
22.
I have 17 health left.
Okay. What's your damage threshold?
My damage threshold is 18.
Okay, so you're 1 step down, 2 steps down?
I am a full 2 steps down and at like negative 3 HP.
Okay. Wait, what?
I had 17 health left. You did how much?
Oh, I brought you down.
Yeah.
And that exceeded your damage threshold?
Yes.
Okay, so you're toast.
Yeah.
Wait, before the final shot is done, my character's gonna say, "But Master, there's still so much I have left." And then after the shot is struck, to learn.
And Soya God will turn to you and say, "Go, leave!" And he is going to rush at Cyrotilk, and they are both going to fall off the bridge.
Damn.
Holy hell.
So, there's now maybe 8 clones separating you two from the elevator. What do you guys want to do?
Are we side by side?
You guys are side by side. Clones are in front of you. Droids are behind you.
And it's me then Photon, right?
Okay. So
From this moment here, I think we can do away with initiative.
Okay.
We're just
So-
going to do it narratively.
first plan of action is I want to try and set this Dead Knight.
Okay.
I want to set it towards the droids.
Okay.
I'm assuming I have like, is it timer based or is it remote controlled? I don't know.
We'll look it up.
I saw it was like a clay of some sort, so I could like place it on something.
Detonite is a contact explosive that comes in tiny clay-like blocks and be shaped or molded.
Like C4.
It does 5d6 damage in a 1 square burst.
Is this bridge 1 square or
It's like 4 squares,
4 squares?
but you could probably blow up the bridge.
Okay.
Or at least
Plan. The idea is to blow up the bridge from the droids coming at us. I want to deal with that threat so we can push forward towards the elevator.
It requires a timer to be set off, but you can set the timer as low as 6 seconds so that next round it would go off.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
I would give this a little more than 6.
Well, you could set it, then run.
Yeah,
then
wouldn't
Susie could
setting
run.
it take my attack action?
It would be your
standard?
It would be your standard.
I kind of figured while he'd be setting it, I would start sprinting and start clearing a path, so by the time he starts running, there's at least one less clone in the way.
Okay.
At least.
So you're going to start setting this stuff, and as you run towards the clones, make an attack roll for me.
You got it. Boy. 17.
So you start cutting through the clones, and you make it towards the elevator. You turn as Photon has finished setting the Dead Knight. Photon, what do you do?
Said it's going to go off next action.
Yeah.
That point? Okay. I am going to move up to Syu Zee.
Okay, so you've set the Dead Knight, you turn around.
I set the Dead Knight and I'm turning around and trying to get as close to Syu Zee as I can.
Do it.
And then after that move action, I'm going to try and take out at least 1 or 2 clones. So if any of them are close enough, I can take 2.
So you would use your standard to set the Dead Knight. You basically could run past them. Susie kind of cut a path between the two, spread the seas,
okay.
so to speak.
So we're still on that turn, sorry.
Yeah.
And there's no way that, like, he could just turn around and I could force pull him towards me while he fires off shots.
That sounds
backwards.
fucking cool. Do it.
Right.
Yeah, all right.
So I gotta do a
Fully embrace the
use the force.
That is a good rule. Thank you. It's good to know.
Oh, that's 23 for pulling me with the force.
So you reach out through the force, and
I'm guessing you're not resisting.
No, not at all. No.
emotion kind of overtakes you. You're still young. You haven't completely learned how to control your emotions. You just watched your master get murdered. You're angry. You're sad. You don't know what you are. And you pull towards the only friend you really have left. And he turns around as he's being pulled and fires off several shots at the droids and the clones.
And that is going to amount to a nat 20.
Oh my god!
Oh, I love a perfect time nat 20. Oh.
You hear a familiar voice. Use the force. Run, Photon, run.
So you said we double?
Double it, yeah, double damage.
Okay.
Did I slump or did I disappear?
You slumped.
That's a little. 24.
Yeah, you fucking take out like 3 of them on the way out. Fucking pulled through the force. Describe this moment for everybody.
Okay, so as Photon is flying through the air because of Susie's pull, and I'm assuming because it was so high, I'm like going past Susie.
Yeah.
Like I'm flying straight into the elevator?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the detonite about to go off, or should
Yes,
I wait?
it is absolutely about to go off. You can combine that into
Can I
your
have
threat.
it go off as I'm
Please
flying?
deal 5d6 damage.
I'm here for this.
Just wait till we deal stun shit in combat.
Is that fun?
It ends up being like 3d10 times 60.
Oh, but Serships have like 500 HP.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's still fun.
It's bullet spongy, but you're doing a lot of damage.
Yu-Gi-Oh numbers.
Alright, so 6, 5, 5.
20.
Is that 20?
Yeah.
6.
And double it
12.
for your crit.
Yeah, so 40.
Jesus, so you did 66 damage. Everybody on the bridge is dead.
And as his back hits the back of the elevator, I slam the button to go up.
And Case Barradoon, whose hands are aflame, are just letting... Wait for me!
Sorry, it was too cool!
And he dies.
Too cinematic.
It's cinematic. Yeah, the door closes and you don't see what happens to him. And as
That's fucking cool.
you rise up the elevator, and the door is open, and you're greeted by a Twi'lek.
He is standing next to his Corellian YT-1930 ship, and it looks as if he was trying to siphon power into a battery. However, the ship's
Into a gonk droid?
Yes, into a gonk droid. But he's doing his best to hurry the gonk droid back into his ship since he has heard, the calamity.
The giant explosion.
Yeah. He sees the two of you and goes, "The hell's going on here, son?
We'll explain if you give us a ride.
We must go.
The fuck is going on here? Listen to me, son. The fuck is going on here?"
And the explosions start to ring out through the refinery as it starts to go up in flames.
All right, get on the fucking ship, boy.
Go, go, go!
You all get on the ship.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys get onto the ship, and Nellos make a pilot check.
Shit, son. Well, fuck. Get +3. That's 19, son.
All right, you take off, and you manage to get out of the explosions of the refinery, and you take off towards the sky. As you get towards space, there doesn't seem to be any sort of Confederate resistance. There does seem to be a couple of Republic Venator-class Star Destroyers, but if you jump to light speed as quick as you can, you might be able to outrun them.
Yeah, what do I gotta do to do that?
Give me another pilot check. Make a use computer check and then a pilot check. Someone else can make the use computer.
Yeah, I was about to say.
For canon reasons, why would Nellos know the Republic's just not cool right off the rip?
He doesn't.
I don't know shit right now, son. All I know is that these boys walking out of an explosion, and they're not trying to kill me right now.
Yeah, what do you tell him to make him think that?
Okay, so I thought of this earlier, but I just wasn't sure the right moment. I'm gonna try and purposely not succeed at using a Jedi mind trick. I'm just gonna wave my hand and say it because I'm so overwhelmed with emotion right now that I think that I'm trying, but I'm just waving my hands. I'm not actually doing
Make
anything.
a deception check.
A deception check to make him think I am using the Force on him. All right, I can get down with that. 15.
Against what?
I guess your will.
Against my will? 15.
13.
Oh, 13, yeah. Can't read.
Yeah, so you deceived the
So
he thinks you're a Jedi.
He thinks I'm using the Force on him when I'm not.
So what do you say to him?
I say, the Republic cannot be trusted as I wave my hand.
All right, well, I guess it can't be trusted. Let's get this motherfucker into hyperspace.
Hold on, wait. I'm trying to, in character, say I can help you. Let me help you out getting off this fucking rock.
All right, you ever operated hyperdrive on a Corellian before?
Not a Corellian, but I've been there.
You got something in your...
Adapting to somebody else's accent.
You got something in your throat there, son? Huh? You got something stuck in your shitty little neck, son? Huh?
I can't.
So...
Rip the chair.
That's fine. I'm sorry. So, hold on. Syu Zee walks in. And it's just like, the Republic can't be trusted. And then a clone trooper is like, listen, I'm gonna do the computer shit. You just sit down and relax. And you're like, yep, both of those statements are true.
Listen to me, son. I was over here. Now, it might look like I was trying to siphon power from a power station, all right?
I think it looks like it because you were.
Hold on, this guy over here says you can't be trusted, all right? So give me one reason why I should trust. Hold on.
All my friends turned on him, and I'm the only one who saved him.
Gentlemen, now is not the time for disagreements, only the time to move forward. What is our next step?
Make a persuasion check, and I'm gonna give you 5 edition advantage. You can roll 2d.
What? No.
So roll a second die and take the higher one.
Oh, first one was better. 18.
It's a very inspirational speech.
You got me.
All right, let's get to safety, and we'll figure it out when we get there. So I need to make a use a computer check? Or
Photon will make the use computer, and you will
make the pilot.
18 plus 5 plus 1 plus 2, so 18 plus 8, 26.
You will successfully navigate this route through hyperspace.
And I just gotta pilot it, son.
Don't fuck up.
I'm trying not to. Plus 3. 18.
Cool. So you guys are gonna get to wherever in the galaxy you want to go.
Oh, shit, son.
Where did we want to go?
He's going back to Nar Shaddaa.
Okay.
All right. Somebody needs to tell me what in the Bantha fodder is going on. And I'm going to assume that as he's saying that, he's got a HoloNet screen up. He's always just got some video wallpaper on. Mm-hmm. And is that when our boy Palps is given the declaration of a new order?
Yes.
Okay. Now why don't you two melee my little bastards shut up while the Chancellor is talking?
The Jedi hope to unleash their destructive power against the Republic by assassinating the head of government and usurping control of the clone army. But the aims of would-be tyrants were valiantly opposed by those without elitist, dangerous power. Our loyal clone troopers contained the insurrection within the Jedi Temple and quelled uprisings on 1,000 worlds. The remaining Jedi will be hunted down and defeated.
I cannot believe what my eyes are seeing.
Now, I'm going to tell you something right now, son. All right? There ain't no way that the Jedi Order would rise up trying to take out the Republic, all right? Y'all may not know this about me, but y'all going to learn about it today, son, all right? May not be the smartest Twi'lek this side of the Hydian Way, all right? But I grew up on Ryloth, where I saw separatist fucking droids running their shit. And there were the Republic, the clone troopers, all right? They were all right. Nothing against you, son. But the Jedi, they were leaders, all right? They were selfless. All right, I watched this man. His name was Obi-Wan Kenobi or something like that. OBGYN something. Don't ask me what his name is. Don't know what it is. I watched this man go without food for 4 days to make sure a bunch of little Twi'leks had something to eat. All right, that's selflessness.
See how hard we're laughing.
Listen to me, son. No, those cats ain't laughing. This ain't no laughing matter, son. So, if this mealy mouse son of a bitch is gonna get on the HoloNet, try to tell me that the Jedi are trying to rise up and take power from the rest of the galaxy, all right? Nello's Calf doesn't believe that for one standard galactic second. Now, I'm looking you two over. I'm looking you over head to toe. Looking at your beady little eyes, looking like every other clone trooper I've ever seen before in my life.
I can't even see my eyes.
I wasn't talking to you, droid face. Got your Taco Bell sporks on, son. Huh? Masking up. We don't have coronavirus over here. The galaxy far away. All right? That ain't how we do it over here. We eradicated that back before the start of hyperspace war. All right? We already had COVID-19, COVID-21, COVID-69. Nice. I'm looking at you, Mr. Clone Trooper, all right? I'm looking you up and down.
That's an actual response. I do not have eyes. Or no, I have fucking eyes. Done. Fuck you.
Come to think of it, you know what? Maybe old Nello's Cath was wrong picking these two up. If y'all think Nello's Cath should open up the cargo bay and let these two suffocate in space, give me a hell.
Space, I don't even know if I have eyes, man.
So
fuck, how are we supposed to do it on that note?
What do we do? I don't know how to.
Syu Zee stands with Nellos.
There's no way in hell that what Palpatine's saying is true. I don't believe it for a second. There's something else going on. There's something fishy is going on. Y'all right over there, fishy?
I'm sorry, I'm not over it.
Okay. Everybody take a breath.
I'm fine.
Oh my god.
This is me talking to myself in my truck on my way home.
I'm gonna show you like the fucking waveform.
Oh, it's just
just a chunk of like everybody laughing.
Yeah, I'm sure, but
is it staying in? That's my question.
Oh no, it's breaking up, but it's fine.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
There's something fishy, and I think we need to get to the bottom of it. The hell was going on down there?
We were taking the refinery, and all of a sudden, all of my men, all of my friends, they turned on us.
Ain't all you clone troopers supposed to think the same?
I thought so.
That's ironic.
No, we don't. That's wrong.
He thought so about thinking.
Yeah, that's totally wrong. And no, we don't. We do. We all think differently.
No, you're not dressed like a clone trooper. What, you some kind of Jedi?
I think the point that Nellos is trying to get here is that we all have our own different qualities, but we shall use them together.
Yeah, sure, something like that. You're not dressed like a clone. Leads me to believe you might be a Jedi. Look a little wet behind the ears to be a Jedi. So, if I understand this correctly, your men, the clones, have turned on you. You specifically?
From what I know, it's called Order 66. All the clones were ordered to turn on the Jedi, essentially. Kill them.
So, let me just get this straight. We've got a Jedi being hunted by every clone in the galaxy. We got a clone that isn't following orders, essentially a deserter. And you've got me, may or may not have allegedly been trying to siphon power from a Confederate facility. I think we need to lay low.
I agree.
We're going to Nar Shaddaa. That's a great place to lay low for a little while. Ain't nobody gonna come looking. But I'm gonna make a couple suggestions. One, I would say, lose the armor. And maybe don't go waving your laser sword about. And,
I believe these can be met as long as we have an arrangement of somewhere to stay.
I got beds. Got a few of them. They don't smell great. Maybe the underside smells a little better. Flip it over.
We're not in a position to bargain.
True.
And a small droid, a bipedal droid, will walk into the room. Gonk, gonk. And the ship will emerge from hyperspace above the moon of Nar Shaddaa.
Thanks for getting me there, Boom Boom.
Gonk. Gonk.
Hey, be a good droid, go get me another curly wiser.
And it will turn around and exit the room. And you guys are now floating above Nar Shaddaa, where presumably you will stay for some time. Hey guys, Zach here. I just wanted to thank you for checking out Star Wars Nightfall. This was our special prologue episode, and we'll be right back at it tomorrow morning with Chapter 1. If you want to find us online, you can find us at www.starwarsnightfall.com, or you can check us out on Twitter at SWNightfall. As a brand new podcast, we could really use your help. If you're listening on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify, if you could leave us a review, that's super helpful for expanding our reach and our audience. If it's a 5-star review, we'll even read it on the air on our next episode. Star Wars Nightfall is Peyton Castle as the Jedi Padawan Syu Zee, Richard Capicel as Clone Trooper Photon, BFM as Mercenary Nellos Koth, and today he was Jedi Master Myn Edo, and myself as the GM. Hello and welcome to Star Wars Nightfall. My name is Zach and I am the... What am I?
That's a good question. What the hell are you?
Whoa, it just got real deep.
And the peyote's kicking in.
I was not ready.
What am I? Where am I? When am I?
When I'm in need of clean energy and laser focus, I take a moment to meditate, reaching out to ghost energy.
Have no fear. I'm here to provide you the focus and energy you seek. Take this can of Strabango Margarita Ghost Energy and fulfill your destiny.
My goodness, this divine liquid is clear, and its flavor is superb. Is it truly vegan and gluten-free?
Indeed, young one.
Is it true that it has 0 sugar?
Not a sugar to find.
It also lists a multitude of nutritious vitamins. That can't be possible.
But it is. Ghost energy is transparent in their labeling, making it clear to the people what they are drinking.
Then I shall meditate more often, for I shall see myself wanting more.
It is much easier than that, child. You can find it in stores near you, and find a link in the show notes of Nightfall episodes for a 20% discount on Ghost Energy products.